So here we are in the first week of Lent. Back in the day when I was a kid, I was always told that as part of the observance of Lent, you had to give something up. Now, if that's not your jam, so to speak, I get you. Later in life, I learned that you didn't necessarily have to give something up to keep your mind focused on Jesus. You could actually take on something instead. That's exactly what my wife and I have decided to do this Lent. Good Monday morning. It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Now, Lent is the roughly 40-day period before Easter where Christians are to reflect and take stock of their spiritual life and commitment to the Lord. This tradition of giving something up actually comes from the 40 days Jesus spent in the desert, fasting and being tempted. Yeah, but there's no biblical requirement that I'm aware of that says you have to give something up during Lent. In fact, anything you do that helps you to stay connected to your spiritual life and commitment to the Lord is going to help you fulfill the purpose of Lent. Well, this year, my wife and I decided we would do something a little different and we would do it together. So we're going to read a book, and not just any book. It's a book that I first read in 2004, and it literally jump-started my faith journey. The book has 40 chapters, but each chapter is only about 3 to 4 pages long, so it's easily going to fit into your schedule during Lent. Oddly enough, I found the book in an airport kiosk at a time in my life when things were pretty good, but nevertheless, I felt like something was missing and I just couldn't put my finger on it. It was the title of the book that caught my eye. The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren was published in 2002. It's sold millions of copies since, but it was a subtitle that really hooked me. What on earth am I here for? What was missing for me then was the answer to that question. So I'm glad to be reading this book yet again. And what makes it even better is that I'm doing it with my wife. And that alone is adding even more value to my Lenten observance. So what's the takeaway for today? Well, it's pretty simple. Don't feel like you have to give something up for Lent. There's so many things you can do instead, like reading a book. Maybe you can volunteer at your church or an outreach ministry, and maybe even you could be a mentor to somebody in need. Anything that's going to help you keep your focus on your spiritual life and commitment to the Lord is going to work. Okay? So now, go open that box of cookies you're not giving up for Lent and have a great day. Until next time, stay strong, keep the faith. We'll see you then.